How's everyone doing? Alright? Are we okay? Are we doing good? Is the weather to your liking? Have you I don't know why, but I'm in this mode where I feel like sharing a bit of information, me to you kind of thing, a bit of here to there. I want to talk about longevity. I want to talk about lifespan, yeah? What I mean by that is, this is more to do with your organs, right? So I'm gonna explain it back to front. Not even back to front. It's like from one perspective. Anyway, you see what I mean in a minute, yeah? Listen to this here, yeah? I have experience in engineering, yeah? Specifically, gas heating plumbing, yeah? It's one of my other careers that I do. Yeah, I'm an engineer. Been an engineer for a long time, right? Okay, cool. This is something that I have learned over the years. It's to do with the lifespan of components inside central heating systems. I'm talking about water-based central heating systems. It's central heating systems that heat up a area or premises via water. That water gets heated up by what's usually called a boiler, yeah? And then via various components, it gets transferred around the building or area or property, which then produces heat and it radiates around the place. And one of the main moving parts that moves the water from A to B or from one place to another, from the boiler through pipeworks, through radiators which radiate the heat, yeah, is a pump. So you will always find a pump in these type of systems which will pump the water around. Like with any manufacturer, when they design a product, they will design it in mind, knowing that it will last a certain period of time. So they go through a rigorous testing process, and one of the main processes that they test is how long would this item last for. So before it comes onto the shelves for us engineers to purchase, they already know that these particular pumps will last a certain amount of time under certain conditions as well. Bear that in mind, yeah? We'll get back to that in a second, yeah? That kind of resembles something very, very familiar. Our bodies. Depending on how we take care of ourselves. It's a very important factor, yeah? Yeah? You get me? Let's say you've got a pump that's designed to last, I don't know, let's just throw a number out. Let's just say 10 years. Yeah, this is not absolute, I'm just throwing a number in. 10 years for the pump to work, yeah? I could have said 2, but you just sound a bit silly, yeah? Whilst this pump is working, this is based on the fact that the water quality is good, yeah? So not only the size of the pipe hook, so for example, yeah? Look, so you've got pipe hook, right? That be 50 millimeters wide, then you've got 22 millimeters wide, you've got 28 millimeters wide, and so on. It goes up quite large. But stereotypically, right, pipework that will go to a pump would be 22 millimeters wide, right? You will also have it pumping over a certain amount of distance. So a standard stereotypical pump, yeah, a standard bog standard pump can do 2 floors easy. So let's just go with ground floor and first floor, yeah? Ground floor, first floor, 3-bedroom house, yeah? Let's say roughly 12 radiator system, yeah? This pump will be able to serve that premises for that 10-year time slot. No problems, providing water quality is good. These manufacturers would have specified this pump is installed according to design. Very key part of that there. Let's say we was to do some building works in a property and add another floor. So let's say we got ground floor, first floor and second floor now, yeah? And let's say we was going to do a loft conversion, and then let's say we was going to also add on a conservatory, yeah? So now that's 5 additions. So we got ground floor, first floor, second floor, loft conversion, conservatory. So let me explain to you what takes place. The boiler fires up heat. This is the pump. Ignore that scribbling, yeah? That was an accident, okay? My mistake, and I did another one there. So yeah, I said it, done. This boiler now is going to start heating up heat. It won't do anything, it's just going to heat things up. It's going to heat up this section. This pump is going to start pushing. This is what's going to transfer the heat around this whole system, yeah? It's going to push this way, yeah? It's going to push up, yeah? It's going to push into this radiator. It's going to go back down this pipe, which is called the return pipe. It's going to return back past the pump into the boiler for reheating and go back again, just like a, yeah? And hence that, if you see this pipe here, it tees off, it goes off a radiator, and it gets hot. And then the same thing applies. It goes back this way, back to the boiler to get reheated. So that's what's happening, yeah? Very much the same thing happens in your heart, inside your human body, right? Your heart pumps fresh blood around the body. And once it goes to all the different limbs and various parts of your body, your nose, your eyelids, your ears, your fingertips, your toes, your genitalia, your chest area, everywhere around your body, it will then return back to the heart, and the cycle will continue. It does not stop pumping. Remember that scenario I gave you, yeah? You've got your standard setup, yeah, which would have been a ground floor and first floor, maybe 3 bedrooms, and it's been serving, let's say, 10 radiators throughout the whole house. So this standard pump, yeah, was designed to, let's just say for argument's sake, it was designed to pump that size premises. We wanted to do these changes, we wanted to do these upgrades to the house, right? Not only are we going to need to heat those additional areas by having radiators in those areas, means which we'd have to actually run pipe up to those areas to feed those radiators so they can get the heat from the boiler. Imagine you're the customer, I'm the engineer. So I've just gone and done all this work. Remember, we only originally had ground floor, first floor, to 10 radiators. That's it. We've now added the second floor, the loft conversion, the conservatory, and we had not upgraded the pump. Neither did we upgrade the bore of the pipework size to accommodate this extra water flow and to carry more energy and so forth. Certain upgrades hadn't been done. Yeah, they had been left as it was prior, similar to your human body. That same small pump that was originally designed for smaller premises or a smaller size system is now trying to perform outside of its limits. Yeah, it's now out of its depth. It was never originally designed to push that amount. What should have happened is the pump should have been changed to a larger size pump that could accommodate these upgrades that have been done to the central heating system. Yeah, that expansion of the heating system, the pump should reflect that size basically. Yeah, onto the human body now. This is where it gets interesting. This will now kind of show you that no matter what you do to your body, you can train any area you like. You can train your shoulders, your back, your feet, your hands, your forearms, your biceps, triceps. You can train all these areas and you can manipulate them and you can increase their mass, increase their size, increase their strength. The same rule applies with eating. Yeah? So you can train and increase your size. The same goes for eating. You can consume food and increase your size. The same applies. 2 different methods to increase in size, but the same rule applies. End of the day, your body is gaining size, it's getting bigger, yeah? Meaning blood needs to push further. One thing that you can't change in your body is your organs. You can't change the size of your heart to pump that extra distance. So what you'll find is that pump that the manufacturers made, right? There would have been a threshold, there would have been a limit to how much it could push. Yeah, so they talk about head pressure. So it's only designed to push up a certain amount of meterage going vertical. Your body, your organs, from birth, from conception, your genetics, your makeup, your biology would have been designed so that each organ is designed to perform and operate within your body to a certain limit. If you add too much onto your body, yeah, you go beyond your organs' limitations, yeah. If you don't take care of your blood, yeah, your heart will struggle to push things. Imagine you're swimming in a swimming pool, right? And you're swimming, and nothing's changed. You're just swimming. You're going up and down the swimming pool, doing lengths, yeah. I'm gonna keep on adding like gelatin, jello, like jelly. I'm gonna keep adding jelly to the water. Eventually, if I keep adding it, and I keep adding jelly, keep adding this jelly liquid, this kind of this syrupy liquid, marmalade, and jam, palm oil, vegetable oil. I start throwing this in there. I start throwing that in there. I start throwing this in there. You know, you kind of get the picture. I start throwing things in the swimming pool. You're now gonna have a difficult time, yeah, trying to do this lovely. What's this one? Breaststroke, yeah, you're gonna start doing breaststroke and you're gonna start struggling your breaststroke, yeah. Then you know what you're doing. You're going to be going from this to like, you're struggling to get through the water now, yeah, because it's getting thicker, yeah. So when you add obstructions to your bloodstream, you're going to make it harder for your pump to push around your body. The same with sizing. So all of us will have there'll be a threshold. If you could see like a data sheet above my head right now, it was all walking around everywhere, and you could see everyone's data sheet, and everyone's data sheet will tell you the ideal limit for how small we could be, yeah, and the ideal limit for how big we could be. And based on your organs, no matter what you're doing with your body, there's a limit, and some of those limits are internal. You have internal limits, and just because you're going to go around doing things, for whether it's because you think it looks nice or whether you don't even see it happening, you know, let's say, you know, your body size, your maximum you could ever be is where your arms shouldn't pass this depth. When you pass this size, let's say your heart now is designed to function for, let's say, 80 years, right? Once you've passed this certain size, yeah, it's now going to be working tirelessly more than it should have been, because it's got to push that extra distance, yeah. It's got to push that extra distance that it was never designed to do in the first place. It was never designed to go that extra mile, just those extra few inches. It wasn't designed to go that extra longer. So you're going to put more wear and tear on it. Same goes for when you're with certain foods you're consuming. When you consume certain foods, right, that puts certain restrictions or obstructions into your bloodstream, that too is going to affect the heart. Yeah, the same way when they talk about high cholesterol and they show you diagrams of the stuff lying in the arteries, the same in central heating systems. Yeah, you get corrosion inside there that can start to line the pipeworks, and it can line it so much it can block it up like this. And you just got to literally cut out sections of pipework. I say all these things because it's just something to bear in mind. Just know that there's cause and effect. The things that we all consume that contribute to what's inside our blood, inside our blood. And bear in mind that blood has to go everywhere. So it ain't just going to be affecting one part of the body, it's going to be affecting everywhere. So why do I say all these things? Why did I say all those things throughout the video? The reason I said these things is because, number one, really and truly, I just want everyone to like and live a nice life, you know. I don't care who you are, whether you know me or you don't know me. Like, you know, most people that is gonna see this probably know me. Yeah, a lot of people don't know me at all. But regardless of where you're from, I don't care where you're from, who you are, how old you are, how young you are, what gender you are. We're as old as we can, as healthy as we can, as fit as we can, jumping around, running around, sitting, squatting, laying, you name it, all of the things, fighting, because I do love a little, you know, little rustle up, you know, do love a little, you know what I mean? Enjoy your life, yeah? This is coming from Carbon Force ourselves, yeah? I'm the only one here, because nobody else was with me to do the video. But it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna have a drink. I guess I'll see you soon, isn't it? Yeah. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye now. Bye bye.